First, let me say that as a real estate developer, one of the things that we recognize is the limited aspects of real estate. As we know that the one who created all of us created everything in its definite and finite proportions. And if you look at a famous quote on the Museum of Reginald Lewis, who was the first billionaire, first African-American billionaire, and was one of the main progenitors of wealth in African-American communities and depressed communities, one in Baltimore, Maryland. The quote says, "Land is the only real resource that we have. If you have none, you're out of the picture." How do we translate that to TAM? When you look at TAM and looking at what TAM means, rectifying deviant and extreme behaviors, rectifying extreme and deviant ideologies, rectifying hateful speech as it relates to Islam and relates to the way we treat other people who may not be Muslim. And to develop a right attitude, you must have a right heart. As Allah's prophet, peace be upon him, Muhammad, said, there's a morsel of flesh. If it is whole, the whole body is whole. If it is diseased or corrupt, the whole body is corrupt. And his companion said, Ya Rasulullah, O Messenger of God, what is this? And he pointed to his chest and said, the qalb, the heart, the heart. And if we look at that in terms of TAM, TAM is about purifying the heart. We want to make sure that people who have become radicalized, Muslims who have become radicalized, Muslims who have become distorted, our job is to seek a vision and give them the aspiration to cleanse their heart. Because we can give them all the information, we can show them how different modalities and therapies and theologies in terms of the overarching theology of Islam can correct them, but if their heart is still corrupt, we have not been successful. And so my first question or response to the question would be, is that it's about cleansing and cleaning that foundation. Just as a developer, you cannot build without having sound foundation. I can't build a building if I have no foundation. I can't erect a structure if there's no strong foundation. Likewise, a human being who happens to be Muslim cannot grow according to the book of Allah and the sunnah of his messenger, alayhi salatu wasalam, if he doesn't have the foundation premise of having a clean heart.